This is towel. If you pour water, it enters straight. Right? Whose book is this? Give me, sir. This is... I was using this as microphone. Hold it for me, sir. This is book. Hold it like this. Stand up, stand up. This is book. Inside it is paper. But I'm looking at this laminated page. Please turn around. I want them to see it. I'm looking at this laminated page. Hold it like this. Like this. I'm looking at this laminated page. If I pour, it means there's an external coating that happened here that makes sure that even though this has the power to soak, if you pour on it, it pours out. But when it is consciously opened, if you pour on it, it remains. It means that what God wanted to do with your mind was to bring you to the place where you have control enough to determine what you open to and retain. So that if you shut your mind to anything, no matter how much they pour on it, it will run on the mind, but it will fall off. This state is what is called innocence. You were once there. It's in Romans chapter 6. But as you grew, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil became active in you by reason of external observation, you came alive, then you died. That's what the Bible said. And you died now simply means every time they pour anything on top of you, you soak it. Because truth is, there's never a day when you will not see naked women. Off all the TVs in your house, refuse to on radio, don't listen to secular music one day. Except if you lock yourself inside. One day. God bless you. You go to Lagos Island by 8:30. Just decide that that's where you want to go and pray. As you step out. We were in the supermarket one day. In the morning. My wife said you don't need evening. In the evening, they perpetuate themselves. In the daytime. We entered supermarket, Pastor T. Thank God my wife was there. The girl was wearing what is equivalent to your shirt. And it stopped somewhere here. And there was nothing under it. And she stood by a shelf. Trying to get what is. My brother, you on TV? You watch blue film? Did you invite evil? You go hotel? You call prostitute? Then follow you. If you live in the 21st century, you don't avoid evil by running away from it. You avoid evil by renewing your mind. Because if your mind is not renewed, it's one picture you will see. I said something to my wife, and let me say it to some of you today. Listen, have you noticed that you don't look at tracks girls on the tracks about to run and lost after them? They are wearing. How many of you Nigeria is about to run? And then they say, runners on your marks. And at that point, you are saying, get set. They say, see I Ikebe. See I stand up. Or, listen, if you do that one, your own is perversion. You have. Or if you go by a swimming pool, you cannot use swimming pool for observation. You will die. Because almost everybody around the swimming pool is dressed in a particular way. And suddenly, nakedness means nothing. It's like you go to my village during festival. Women are wearing leaf here and leaf here according to ancient tradition. And their dancing is part of Abi, Mamana, chef. It's Mostar. Everybody came. Hey, everybody's jumping. Nobody is taking the time to say, see her leaf is rising. It tells you that lust is an atmosphere conditioned by Satan. That lust is even not about what the person. And yet, if as we are sitting in this service, one girl identifies her boobs and decides to wear something that covers only her nipples, and she walks into the service with something very low, naturally attention turns in that direction. The reason is because the environment is conditioned for people who are dressed. That means I can condition the environment of my mind. So I condition the environment of my mind to tell my mind, now race track with this. So, oh, you didn't hear me. In the race track, is anybody naked? So as a girl is passing, she's just wearing clothes for race. Because inside my mind, there's a race. It's called a heavenly race. Okay. So while people have the strength to observe, that was what Job said. He said, I made with a covenant with my eyes. Why should I look at a woman lustfully? It means that the covenant bound his mind to knowing there's no space for lust to settle here.